Hello Pickles and welcome back to Aqua, the data pack that creates an ocean-only world. Yeah, not biome, world. So a world that is only ocean biomes, and we're playing a Let's Play to show you through the data pack and what we're up to. So, in the last episode, we managed to get some... Did we get some more trees? I think we managed to increase the trees to our 2x2. But this is the main thing we got. We managed to get our food resource sorted. We managed to get potatoes, carrots. We've got the berry bushes, and we also got bamboo, which gives us a source of wood. And we'll be able to make scaffolding later on. Today's episode is all about trying to get a bed, because we had the pesky phantoms last episode that could swim underwater. Yes, who knew? I didn't. And the only way I can think of getting beds, there's two, is making a mob farm to get string, so killing spiders, or we can find a trials chamber, at which point there should be some beds in there. To start with, we are going to go with searching for a trial chamber. Now, because of the way that the landscape generates to create an ocean-only world, it can be quite easy to find the trials chamber, although you have to look quite closely. Now, fortunately, the phantoms will not spawn while you're on a boat at night time, because you have to be at Y63, so if you look at the top right corner where the map is, where the middle number is on that white line of numbers, that says 62. So we're not going to get any phantoms spawning. So we can go around at night time looking for a trials chamber. Now, I know there isn't any in the local location of where our base is. So we're going to have to take a boat out, go underwater, have a swim around, have a look, and then I will explain how we can then find these trials chambers. We've come out east a fair bit. We're going to go underwater now and see if we can find anything. So we shift there. Don't want to get the phantom spawning. We are going to have to be careful of drowned though, especially the ones wielding the tridents. Now, I should have bought some doors with me so that we could breathe while we're underwater. So we have to pop up every now and then and have a look. Now, the idea is to look for a part of land that sticks out that looks quite unnatural. It looks quite boxy. A lot of the landscape in this data pack will generate quite flat. Like, there is some kind of elevation and stuff like that under here, but a lot of it is quite flat. It only kind of reaches one certain level. So it's quite obvious to see when we do see one. So I'm going to keep swimming around here. If I find one, I'll show you what it looks like. If not, we're going to have to sail our boat a bit further east. No trial chambers found that way. I've gone another 200 blocks across. I've also gone back and got myself the oak doors so that we don't have to worry about the whole breathing thing, because it made it a little bit more difficult. So now what we can do is we can swim down here. If we come right down, what we can do is place the door down and we can breathe. Now we can go off in the four different directions, like north, south, east, west, and we can have a look without having to worry about suffocating, basically. Nothing found there, so we'll go another 200 blocks and try again. We tried 1,000 blocks out east. What I'm going to do is go back and then try south. It's going to take a bit of finding, but once we found one, we're going to get our beds, we'll be able to sleep, no more phantoms. Tried south and to no luck. And then I remembered, in the last episode when we were searching for shipwrecks, I actually found one and took a screenshot. And here it is. So you can see the box shape there. You can see how it looks. That's a good indication that there'll be a trials chamber under the water, because it just looks really unnatural. So we're going to go to those coordinates, and I'll meet you there, and we'll see if we can find this trials chamber. So here we are, roughly at the coordinates. So let's go and have a look. And thankfully it's daytime, so all the drowned should be sleeping. Right, let's go down. And there it is. The box. So just to point out, not all trials chambers will spawn in this way, so some will still spawn a lot lower down. It's just the ones that have decided to spawn at a higher Y level will end up having this box around them. Oh, I'm talking too much. We'll have this box around them because all trials chambers end up spawning with natural material around the top of them. So what I think we'll do is if we come down to the side here, and we'll try and come in through here, shall we? Oop. Right, we'll put box in here. Or oars. Right, we should get some more oars this way as well. Right, we're going to go in through... That's going to end up putting water in there, isn't it? So if we do that... I'm going to come in through here instead, actually. Just like so. There. Now we can dig our way in. And if we go in diagonally, I wouldn't mind finding some more coal, because we only have one torch. I don't want mobs to spawn behind us. We'll see if we can find any on the way. And there it is. There's the wall of the trials chamber, and you can see that it's appeared in the map at the top as well. So if we dig our way round, I want to clear this out just so that we can find the entrance. Oh, and that's water. Oh, we could have found the corner there. Oh, cool. Right. Need to find ourselves some materials. We're going to block that water off. And we'll probably just have to work our way through the side of the wall here. And hopefully we don't meet anything too nasty. And we're in a bit high up, but we need to find ourselves the room that has the bed. So I think we'll dig our way down. Got a nice load of copper resources there as well, which is cool. We staircase our way down this way. Oh, there's a trial chamber there. What is going to spawn? Skeletons. Oh, great. We've got to work our way around the skeletons. I might go along the top a bit more and then work our way down a bit further down. We've dug our way around the outside a little bit. I managed to get ourselves some coal as well, as you can see there. But in the process, I threw my spade away for some reason, so we don't have that anymore. We're going to see if we can poke our heads around here without activating another spawner. Oh, there's one there, look. Is that going to spawn anything that we don't like? If we do that, I'll pop those up like so, and then we use our doors. I think that'd be a safe bet. So we put the door here, like that, see? Then we can get in. What's that going to spawn? Oh, there we go, look. Oh, right, I'm going to try and... I know what we'll do. Right, we can come down here. I can show you what I'm going to do. Could probably go down a little bit more. If I get them to come towards me like so, then I can hit them, see? So I'm going to try and get rid of all the spiders this way without getting hit. I've got a little bit of bread, so that's going to be alright. We'll try and empty these spawners. Got that spawner done, and look, we've got some chicken. Well, cooked chicken. Lava chicken. I'll grab that. Grab that. Right, we need to activate these, don't we? Ooh, there's one there. That is also a skeleton spawner. I'll leave that for now. What's he going to spawn? More skellies. Out we go, out we go, out we go. Right. Round 2. Managed to get ourselves a key. Oh, I need to... There we go. Got up there. And we got ourselves a key here as well, so that's cool. I think we use it. I think we use it. So let's see what we can get ourselves. And there we go. Diamonds! Emeralds! What do we get in a book? Loyalty 3. That's cool. We've got 2 diamonds and 2 emeralds. Emeralds will be good for once we get wandering traders. And we've got a chainmail helmet. Is that better? 2 armor. 2 armor. Not really. Right. We've got... Ooh. That's a ominous spawner, isn't it? Chamber. Trials. Key. What's it? Vault. Vault. That's the one. Right. So we need to get our way down there where the skellies are without getting hit. I'll see you in a bit. This is also a good way to do it. Get them to shoot themselves. So I just had a look in these and I found some more arrows in here. But in this one, we got some fire charges. They're pretty cool. I wonder if I could use those on the skeletons. Because I think they ended up down here. Are there any ladders? We can't throw them. Oh. Okay, I'll use those for lighting a portal, I think. Put those away. They're a bit dangerous. Right, we're going to have to go down again, I think. We got him, and we got ourselves another cooked chicken. I do need this chicken right now. Right, so we're going to go in there. I'll eat the chicken. That's going to get my hearts back up. And then we managed to come down here. And in here. So, got ourselves another we've got a key, so I'm going to use this one. There we go. What do we get ourselves? Disc. More diamonds. Cool breeze. Potions. Honey bottles. Cool. And a music disc. Aaron Sheriff. We're going to have to play that at some point, so we're going to have to get ourselves some redstone on that. But we've got 4 diamonds now, which is awesome. What's in here? I need a bow. Well, all the skeletons that I've managed to slay, we haven't managed to get ourselves a bow. Right, anyway. What's in here? Nothing's in there, but we have got ourselves a hopper, which would be great, which means we could get ourselves an auto smelter going. We have just lost our axe, though. We have husks. At least they're better than zombies. Sorry, skeletons. Right, let's see if we can take these ones out. I've lost my axe, obviously. They're not going to be able to get us. There's something else down there as well. Hopefully that's another husk. Oh, yes, because we've got the mob heads. Oh, he might drop a spade. We need a spade. We've got the Datapack from Vanilla Tweaks, which gives us the mob heads, so that's how we got those. That still wants to drop one. Maybe he's down here. Try and go down here without activating another spawner. He's got copper armor on. Ah! Oh. Yes, that gives us that one. Another key. Oh dear. The other thing we can do here is break these pots, and we can get the shards and all sorts of stuff like that. So we can get all the. Sometimes they drop resources, so we could make ourselves another axe if we find enough stuff like that. Or they drop emeralds, which is another cool thing to do. We need to be able to. So if we get this barrel, I'm going to dump all the things in it that we don't need. I might need that. We don't need the kelp, and that will give us our inventory back. Cool. Right, I'm going to keep searching through. We are now running out of food. My bread's gone. All I've got left is rotten flesh. But, oh, tough. Scaffolding, which would be cool. And bamboo. Nice one. I have got enough stuff that... Oh, look, I can make myself a crafting bench. And then we can make ourselves another axe. I think would probably be a good idea. And then it means we can chop all these down a lot quicker. Cool. I'm going to keep all these. I think they will spawn again because they haven't dropped anything, the spawners that are up there. So I'm not going to keep myself in line of sight of those just yet. Now, I think the bed place might be up here. Got to be careful. Be careful. Work our way up. Ooh, tree. Oak tree. Okay, that's cool. We've already got oak anyway, so we don't need to worry about that so much. We've got more arrows. Honeycomb, which is cool, and a wooden axe. Right, I'll take the chest though. Not too much stuff in there. Now this would normally be the what is classed as the entrance to the trials chamber. I'm going to leave that tree there for now. Managed to get a bottle there. They need to spawn some more, so we'll let them come through. Place my crafting table down there quickly. Cool. We might have to get ourselves a new sword in a minute. I have been breaking those pots, urns, what are they called? We'll find out in a minute. And I managed to get myself a block of emeralds, which is pretty cool. Uh-oh, babies, babies. Oh, baby husks. Ah! Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, first death of the series. So we're back in our tunnel. We come down here. I'm pretty sure it's down here. Now, this stuff here might start respawning again. Yeah, see? So what we should have done was covered those up. Because we're going to have skeletons spawning everywhere. It was down here, wasn't it? And then it was down here. Right. Now we need to go and get our stuff. There it is. Grab all our stuff, grab all our stuff. That's all done. Sweet. Don't die again, don't die again. I need a block, I need a block. Scaffolding will do. Oh no. The beds! We found the beds! We found the beds! Let's get rid of you. Oh no, I don't want to die again. Oh, right. Break. Eat. Don't want to put those down. Don't want to put those. I'm panicking. Right, we found the beds. I'm gonna gather myself up, and then I'll be able to talk to you. I think we managed to kind of calm myself down. Now, the things we were supposed to have done was on these spawners here, if we place a block round like that, and then jump up, now when the spawner reactivates, it won't be able to have line of sight of us, and therefore it won't start spawning some more mobs. We've now managed to get ourselves 3 beds, which is sweet. So we can use those for future villager spawning and stuff like that. Villager farming, sorry, to get those to breed. So that's good there. Now we've got more bamboo planks. Oh, look at that. Some more baked potatoes. So food sorted. So that's all good. Managed to get all that. I want to take those back. I think we could use the bamboo, the scaffolding. Mission successful. Don't have to worry about any more mobs. I just need to try and get back past those skeletons, and then we can get back home. Just as the sun is rising, we are finally back at our base. Hopefully not too soon that sun will be rising. Get those drowns to shrink back or sink back down to the ocean floor. Ooh, right. He's there. He's coming up. Sun is not up soon enough. Right, get rid of you. No trident, no nautilus shells. Oh well, never mind. Right, so we are back home, and we have managed, I'm going to get back into here, we've managed to bring back all of our loot. Because of our handy chest boat that we made at the beginning, we've managed to collect everything. So I'm going to put all that back into, or sort it all out, shall I say, into our storage, our temporary storage for now. We will have to start building something soon to kind of hold everything that we've got and keep us going. But we can now put a bed down. Problem is, we don't have anywhere to put it. So I'm going to put, for now, temporarily, I will put 2 bits of dirt down, just so that we can put one of our beds, and we're going to go for, actually no, I'm a pickle, we're going to put the green one down. So if I put the bed there, now we have a respawn place. And we can take a bed with us as we go out and adventure places later on in the series, and we can take the bed with us, like I was saying, and we can use that as a respawn just in case we end up having the same incident that happened today, and we get hit by a mob and we end up all the way back here. So that's really good. We've got that done. So next on my list, before we get on with the next project, what we need to do is gather some resources, because we're going to need those, and also because I want to try and get a bit more built. So I'll quickly show you using FreeCam what I've done. I've managed to graft out some lines out here just to expand the base, because we're running out of space. I've had to put 2 more chests of storage there, and I'm not happy with where the farm is there, so I'm going to go down and gather some resources, do a little bit of mining as well. I'll bring you along for a little bit of that, just to show you what we're up to. And to start with, what we need is, I'm going to take the spruce, because that's the easiest tree to grow, or it's going to get us the most wood anyway. We're going to grab that, turn that into sticks, and then those sticks we're going to turn into ladders. We need a lot more than that, so we're going to grab another 32, I think. Put those into logs, grab those into sticks, and there we go. We've got plenty of ladders there to last us. And then what we need to do is swim down into our little mining cave. And here we are. So in here, I've got ourselves a little berry bush there, just in case we need a quick rations of food. I'm going to pick this bit here. This isn't here because I've planned it all out already. I filled that in just because I kept falling down. Like so. But this will make a good place to start. I should have brought some wood with me, crafting bench and stuff like that, but never mind. What we'll do is we're at Y20, aren't we? So we're going to need to go down 64 plus 20. So that's pretty much what we've got here. So I can put those to the side. And we are going to do the thing that you should never do in Minecraft. And that's dig straight down. So we're going to go, while gripping onto the ladder here, we can dig down, I think it was at least 3. We can go 4, but I think you can only place 3. So we place 3, then you come all the way down, press shift to hold onto the ladder, and then we mine down another 3. Now this takes a little while, but I think it's probably the best way for us to get access to the bottom of the world. So I'm going to keep doing this until we hit the base. And we've managed to find some redstone, which is cool. So I'm going to grip here and we can harvest that redstone straight away. And that's one of the resources that we are going to need for the next project. So if I gather all of this, I know that's safe, so I can drop down. And there we go. We've now hit deep slate. So I'm going to fill that back up with the cobblestone. We could possibly do with having some torches down here as well. So I'm going to quickly jump back up to here. We're minor block here. We've got 14 torches, so that's all right. We'll place a torch in there, and then that's just going to help us see on the way down. If we do that, that, and that, that was a bit risky. So I can hear lava, and this is the one reason why we never dig straight down. It's not a good sound. I can also see lava in the map. So I'm a little bit scared at the moment. Let's see how we do. So digging deep slate while crouching. Very slow process. Right, let's see again. Hopefully we make it through. And we just don't hear the lava anymore. Nope, there it is. There's the lava. Okay, so now we have to try and do something about that without hurting ourselves. That sealed that off. And then we need to place... Cool, let's close that. So we can now crouch down. Place that again. We're crouched at the ladder. I do not want to fall in. I do not want to fall in. We're only at minus 25, so we've got quite a way to go still. That isn't what I wanted to do. Let's see where the lava's coming from. Both sides that way. Right, okay. Let's manage to close that off. Cool, we managed to close that off as well, so that's good. And now we can drop down and do the same again. Right, I'm going to keep doing that. Make my way through the lava, and let's see if we can get to minus 64. We hit lava again. I might have got slightly burnt. I'm just trying to feed myself up to get my hearts back. That was pretty scary. I thought I was a goner. Right. I managed to pillar up. I'm going to keep trying to work my way through, and hopefully we can find a cave system. So we're not quite at the bottom, but I can hear a skeleton, and I can hear it in my right ear. My headphones, so I'm going to try and go through here. We're close enough to the bottom that it matters. Now in my left headphone. I can still hear it. Just dig our way through. To my left. Oh no! Oh no! It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up! Oh no, 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 no! Oh man! Okay, it's not too bad. We're not far away. The skeleton is still there. Grab our stuff. Right, we're stuck in, we're stuck in. I'll quickly get the torches out. There we go. Now you lot can see. Skeleton is that way. We managed to get our stuff pretty much the same order. That's pretty good. Right, we'll put all that back on. We'll go down 1. See where this skeleton is. Oh, he's gone. Back up. I can also hear a zombie now. Well, he's gone all the way up there, so we'll just have to deal with him later. Right, next thing is the zombie I can hear. We've got 12 torches as well, so... Let's try and stick a torch up there. That's going to stop anything else from spawning. We'll then work our way in. certainly hear him. Right. Oh man, that's so loud. Might have to turn the game sounds down. Right, it's so loud. Oh, it's going to be very, very. There he is up there. Look. We stick that there. Creeper. He's gone. He's gone. Right. Oh, that was a boom. That was a boom. I'll put some torches down. There's another skeleton there. Don't want him to see me. Look at that. Diamonds. Although we've already got diamonds. I'm going to collect that redstone though. Right. Let me just try and get hold of that skeleton. I should have made myself a shield ready. We've got redstone here. I'm going to keep going this way. We've only got a few more torches left. So we'll grab this. It's redstone which we're looking for really down here. Got that. That's cool. Right, I'm going to carry on searching these caves. Here we go. Ooh. We run back this way. We want that there. Put that there, right. I'll put the door here. Right. He's going to come along. Right, cool. I'm going to sort this out, grab a load of resources, and then I'll meet you back up the top. We are back up the top, and we managed to make it through those mobs. Wow, the skeleton. Anyway, we're back up the top, and we have managed to collect ourselves a stack and a half of redstone, which is going to be necessary for what we want to do. We've managed to get ourselves some tuff as well, which I wanted to use for round here. So I'm going to get to work kind of improving this area a little bit. I might even go down and see if I can find myself some more dirt. And let's see what we can build. I've done a bit of rearranging, a little bit of building, and I have come up with a plan. Yes, so we have actually got a base idea, which wasn't what I was expecting to do in this episode, but I needed to do it in order to be able to get the next bit done. We have got, I'm going to go into F4, use FreeCam. We have got the start of a circle. Yes, we're going to do a circular base. We have got, this is where our build's going to go in the middle. So that's going to be kind of the center of our base. And then we're going to have an entrance in here. And it's going to be a bit like, if you've seen the film Waterworld, which is a very old film now. If you haven't seen it, then find it on your local streaming service and have a watch. It's all about a world full of water. So we are going to do a circular base, and we're going to have food and trees and houses and storage and stuff like that all dotted around the outside, and then the middle will be full of water, and then I'll build in the middle there. In order to do our next build, though, to carry on with the different ways of trying to get a bed in this game, we need to go to the Nether. Yes, so we are going to take our 2 buckets here down to where we found our lava, but we are going to take 2 buckets of water so that we have a water source, and then we should be able to build a nether portal because we need quartz. So wherever we've got cobbled deep slate would be where the lava was. Oh, there's cobbled deep slate there. There we go. So that's cobbled deep slate, and that's minus 26. Okay, cool. So if we go up a couple, we'll then go through here, and hopefully there's no lava there. Oh, that's cool. We're going to edge our way in. There it is, there it is. Cool, we found lava. So if we just mine all this out, we'll build ourselves our portal. We might as well build it here, haven't we? So what I want to do is I want to build myself a little hole down here to make an infinite water source. Because we don't have a diamond pickaxe. So I could have done that and mined up the obsidian that way, but we're going to do it this way. So there's our infinite water source, and then what we then do is we come out here, and then I'm going to dig out a section here to put our portal in. Looky, looky, I found iron. I'm going to have to mine that up. Grab this quickly. There and there. Cool. Right, we're going to replace that with the copper deep slate. And more. Right, so this is where our portal is going to go. So what we want to do is, if we grab a bucket of water, I'm going to put a bucket of water there. But that will now pour down there, but it hasn't filled in these bits or these bits here. So what we can then do is put lava in there, and look, it makes obsidian. So we can go and grab our buckets of lava, put them in all these spaces where the portal's going to go. So that's there and there. Then we need to then put our portal in here. So what we can do is dig this bit out here. Now, so now the water's dropped down there, so that's cool. We can then grab some more lava, put that in there, there, and there. And then we can take the water away, put it back in there. Place the stone back down there. And then we just dig this bit out here. We've then got our portal. Now we need to light it. We collected some fire charges when we were in the trial chamber earlier on in the episode. So all I need to do is that, and we've got ourselves a portal. This is going to be scary. I've got no armor on. We're just going to check the nether out. All I want to do is grab enough quartz in order to be able to do the build that we want to do. And here we are. It's in the... Yeah. That's not a great place to spawn, really, is it? Floating above a lava lake. Oh boy. So we have made it into the roof. That was, yeah, there was a ghast flying around. I managed to avoid it, I think. So it tried firing me a couple of times, but we managed to get up here. So we're now in the roof. I just need to keep going until I can find some netherrack and then the quartz. So my iron pickaxe has run out. And we've come all the way down there, all the way down there. I'm slightly worried that mobs are going to spawn. I don't have any torches left, but we could use that like that, and that should stay alight. So that gives some light along here. No quartz though. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. What I think I'm going to do is, hopefully, safely, I'm going to bridge out. Possibly over to there, because there's some quartz there. Possibly over to there. But I think bridging is our next best option. I have managed to bridge across, and here is the bridge. So I managed to put down half slabs, lower half slabs. Probably the smartest thing I've ever done in Minecraft. And then I put this barrier on the side, which is probably the dumbest thing I've ever done in Minecraft. Because that just eradicates the lower half slab, doesn't it? And now I'm going to get chased by these guys. Oh joy, that's going to be fun. Anyway, we'll sort that out later. I'll put half slabs on the top later on. This was just to stop me falling in the lava, but I think I probably made it more difficult for myself. Anyway, we are going to travel across here where I've made my bridge, and across here. We've just got to here. So all I need to do now is fill this in with blocks. We'll just knock this little guy on the head. He's only a little... Oh, he's only a little, but he still packs a punch. There we go, he's gone. We are going to fill this in just so I don't get squashed. Dig our way through. Take that out so we don't get burnt. Put a bit more in here. We've got ourselves a mushroom. That's good. We have to grow that. And we have got ourselves some quartz. Not nearly enough, but it's a start. It's a start. I'm going to go off and find some more quartz. Look, see what we found. Warped forest. This is so cool. We're going to be able to grow some all sorts of different types. Look, we've got crimson fungus there as well. So we're going to grab that. This is going to get us so much more wood. And I really wanted to go for this colour as well, so that's cool. We are back from the nether. I've done a bit more resource collecting as well, so I've got a bit more redstone. But we managed to get 41 nether quartz, which is amazing. We've got our warp stem, which is cool. We also got a bit of a shroom light, some glowstone dust and bits and pieces. We've got some more kind of buildable blocks here as well, which is awesome. So we are going to be building. We are going to be building a mob farm right here, just in order to get some string so that we can then make wool, so we can make beds. So that is the idea. There are other ways of getting string in this data pack. You can also find mine shafts down below, which we haven't found, and also spider spawners. You could make a spider farm to get some string that way, so you'd end up with a string farm, I guess, and a spider eye farm. But we are going to be building a mob farm. I think it'd look really cool in the middle of our base that is forming here. And the reason why we got quartz is so that we could make some observers. So how many can we make? 16. Cool. I think we only need about 8. So I'll make 8 for now. This is half of what we've got. So that's cool. Then we need to make ourselves some... Ooh. We need some dispensers. dispensers, we need bows, and bows, we need string. And to get string, we need our mob farm. Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Well, as you can see, in Minecraft, not everything always goes to plan. I had a really cool idea of us building a mob farm today, but not the case. We need string to build the mob farm to get the string. But I did tell you other ways of getting string, mine shafts, spider spawners. I'll be looking in between episodes for that so I can get some string, and maybe we'll build a mob farm in the next episode. But we did manage to find a trials chamber, we got ourselves our bed, which was the mission for today, so that's successful, and we got to go to the nether. So that's awesome. Also, we have started on a base and got an idea in form. Don't forget to check out the other creators making videos on this data pack. I will leave the links to their channels and their playlists in the description down below. Have fun watching those, see what they get up to. They might have even found a mineshaft to get some string. Brilliant. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Time's up anyway, so I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.